Hello again, Pat Martins here from Bridge Preservation and Inspection Services, and I'm coming to you on behalf of the Latex Modified Concrete Working Group. I'm here to once again talk to you about high-performance latex modified concrete. If you missed the introductory video last week about our working group and our topic on what is high-performance latex modified concrete, I'd invite you to go into the YouTube library and check it out. Or you can find the post out on our Facebook page too at Latex Modified Concrete WG. This week we're going to talk about the 4 uses of HPLMC on bridge decks. These include both preservation and rehabilitative approaches. These overlays are normally placed in the range of about 1.5 to 2.5 inches in nominal thickness, and it's important to understand the purpose of these overlays. Yes, they are the ride surface across the bridge deck, but they are also sacrificial systems. The intent is to protect the bridge deck by sacrificing itself. After the useful life, often about 25 years or so, the surface should be removed and a new HPLMC can be reapplied. Some installations of LMC have been in place and performing for upwards of 40 years. The first way to use HPLMC is in a pure preservation mode by applying the overlay to a brand new deck. Some agencies use this strategy on very large structures or big river bridges due to the large investment that they have in them. The Arthur J. Ravenel Bridge in Charleston, South Carolina, and the Jeremiah Morrow Bridge in Ohio are 2 examples of very large signature bridges that have utilized HPLMC wearing surfaces upon initial construction. The second use for HPLMC is in a preservation treatment mode for bridge decks that have been in service and are in good condition, but may be showing signs of initial wear and deterioration to the surface, or they may be larger bridges that an agency is just looking to preserve. These may be bridges that have been in service for 20 to 25 years or so, and the decks are still sound or starting to delaminate and show signs of initial corrosion leading to minor spalling and random patching. You might find these bridge decks to be in the MBI 6 or 7 range. Applying a new HPLMC overlay will shield the deck and could extend the deck service life out another 25 years and beyond. A third application, and maybe where you see the most use of HPLMC, is on decks where more significant deterioration has started in, or the bridge deck is in a rehabilitative mode. The decks will have much more areas of spalling and delamination. These could be decks in fair condition in the MBI condition 5 range, or maybe even some MBI 4 decks, meaning a poorer condition. Often, hydrodemolition surface preparation is the best means to selectively remove all the deteriorated and chloride-weakened concrete and also provide a very good bondable surface. HPLMC can be applied directly over the hydrodemolished surface. Tens of thousands of decks in this condition state have been repaired in this manner. Finally, a 4th application is what is known as a second-generation HPLMC overlay. These could be either preservation or rehabilitation type projects. This involves replacing a previously applied concrete or even an asphalt surface. The existing surface is milled off of the deck and preparation of the underlying deck is made through conventional repairs or preferably with fast-track hydrodemolition in order to selectively remove deteriorated concrete that might not be visible in the scoping stage. It may also require the removal of previous patches, if failed, from the first overlay project. Recently, the Brent Spence Bridge in Covington, Kentucky, one of the heaviest travel bridges in the U.S., received a second-generation HPLMC overlay. The previous HPLMC surface was removed after 25 years of service life. Many of the bridge deck restoration projects you see out there are second-generation overlay. So those are 4 ways you can use HPLMC in your deck preservation and rehabilitation program. Now, another thing to understand with each of these treatments is that the surface can be applied as a built-up overlay, which raises the grade of the surface, or you can actually remove a prescribed depth of material and place back HPLMC as an inlay so that you are not changing grade. Both techniques have their advantages and disadvantages. With straight overlays, very minimal material may be removed from the original deck. For decks where the reinforcing steel is what we refer to as high or having very little top cover, the overlay works to add cover to the bars. This may also require a load rating analysis to take into account the added dead load on the structure. Inlays obviously have the advantage of allowing for expansion joints and approaches to be reused in place, expediting work. For inlay type construction, hydrodemolition surface preparation should be used to enhance the interlock and promote the overlay acting monolithically with the deck. On the other hand, more material must be removed from the deck with an inlay in order to get a minimum amount of material placed back. These are just a few considerations for the designer to think about when scoping the job. And that will wrap up this session. Hope you found the information in this video helpful. Click the subscribe button if you have not already. Also check us out on Facebook at Latex Modified Concrete WG. And if you have a question for our working group regarding latex modified concrete, feel free to drop us a line at lmcwg@bridgepreservation.net. We look forward to hearing from you, and we'll get back to you with an answer to your question. So join me again next week when I will discuss some of the unique characteristics of HPLMC. Hey, let's continue to extend the life of our bridge decks with HPLMC. See you next time.